Science is supposed to move humanity forward, but sometimes curiosity goes too far. What begins as research for progress can twist into cruelty, horror, and betrayal. These are 5 cursed experiments that should never have happened. Number 5. The Stanford Prison Experiment in 1971. A group of Stanford students signed up for what they thought was a harmless psychology study. Half were told to act as guards. The others, prisoners. At first it was a role play, but very quickly, things turned dark. The guards became violent. The prisoners broke down. Humiliation, punishments, and sleepless nights. What was meant to be 2 weeks of research collapsed into chaos within just 6 days. Some students left with scars that never healed, and the world learned a terrifying truth. When given power, even ordinary people can turn cruel. Number 4. Unit 731. During World War II in the frozen lands of Manchuria, the Japanese Army created Unit 731. It wasn't a research center. It was a house of horrors. Prisoners were infected with deadly diseases. Others were dissected alive without anesthesia. Some were frozen, burned, or used to test weapons. The cruelty was unimaginable. Thousands suffered. Almost none survived, and after the war the truth was buried. Many records destroyed, but the whispers of Unit 731 still haunt history, because what little we know is already unbearable. Number 3. The Tuskegee Syphilis Study. For 40 years. In the United States, poor African American men were told they were receiving free medical treatment. In reality, they were being studied like lab rats. Doctors knew they had syphilis, but instead of curing them, they let the disease spread. Even when penicillin became the standard cure, it was withheld. Generations of families were destroyed. Children were born sick, and all of it in the name of research. When the truth finally came out, the world was horrified. The Tuskegee study wasn't just unethical. It was one of the greatest betrayals in medical history. Number 2. MKUltra mind control. In the shadows of the Cold War, the CIA launched a secret project. Its name, MKUltra. The goal? Mind control. The methods? Terrifying. Ordinary citizens were drugged with LSD without their knowledge. Others were locked away, deprived of sleep, subjected to endless psychological torture. Some never recovered. Others vanished, erased by the very government that swore to protect them. Most of the files were destroyed, burned before the public could ever see. But the fragments that survived paint a chilling picture, that the truth is far worse than anything we've been told. Number 1. The Monster Study. In 1939, researchers wanted to study speech problems in children. Their test subjects? Orphans. Some were encouraged, praised for speaking well. But others were humiliated, criticized. They were told they were broken, defective, unworthy. These children carried that pain for the rest of their lives. Some developed real speech problems that never left them. It was called the Monster Study, and it lived up to its name, not because of the children, but because of the adults who inflicted the cruelty. These experiments weren't breakthroughs. They were nightmares disguised as science, from prisons to orphanages to government labs. Each one shows us how far humans can fall when morality is cast aside. So now I'll ask you, which of these cursed experiments do you think was the most disturbing? Tell me in the comments, and remember, not all knowledge is worth the cost.